My favorite part of the own business is obviously selling, but there's a lot to it. I have several good guys that work for me. I have to do a lot of the business aspect of it, so I can feel very relaxed turning anybody of my guys loose to sell while I have to put out fires or talk to a customer. And I started working at a stockyards as a cattle fitter, and I loved it and loved the chant. Always loved going to auctions, so decided to go to auction school in 1992. And that was a great adventure. After about the third day, I'm like, what am I doing here? Let's go home. Because they really drill you hard, kind of like boot camp, you know. The guys that are working the rings, we call them ring men, and they'll help take bids or encourage people to bid, or as a salesmanship, I guess, try to encourage them to bid, give them a little sales pitch and pass the bids in by yipping or hollering to us. That helps to build enthusiasm up. We found out over the years it pays to have somebody working the ring.
4x5 bales, first cutting, alfalfa, clover, timothy mix. Here you go.
I was talking with a friend of mine that's an auctioneer, obviously, and he said there's a must. You have to join the association. Like, well, why? You know, I work a lot of different auctions, and he says, you got to join the association. So, okay, I will. And I did, and I never ever regretted it. I joined the National Association right after that. Every year, the convention in January is probably my favorite part about it, because everybody will come from all corners of Michigan and some in Indiana and Ohio, and we meet and have 2 or 3 days of good relaxation and fun and education as well.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm contestant number 5. It's a great honor and a privilege to be here tonight in front of you for the contest. The first item up tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 180 LED work light. It's AC or DC power. You can set it up in front of your auction items or wherever you have a little dark spot. It works great. Here we go. Hi, anybody from down here? What do you out of my unit? Take 75, 25, 21 of $10, $11, 10, 10, thank you, $15, $10, 15, 15, $11, 10, 15, 15, $20, $20, down, $20, 25.
It was a great competition. I wished I was in the top of it, but I didn't make it, unfortunately, this time. I have been in the top 5, I think, 3 or 4 times so far, and it's always a adrenaline rush. It's an achievement, whether you make it up there or not. It just gets in you, gets in your blood. You just try to look at the positive things in everything you're selling. You know, even if sometimes you get to an item that may be a dog, you know, that has hardly any good selling points about it, you try to find one or find some humor in it and go on. Buy at an auction. You can buy it at your price. You do not have to pay what the retailer or so might be asking you. You can buy at your price. If it's too high, then you quit bidding.